Greetings and salutations to all of you, and welcome to the second day of our week in tarot. And we are doing the second day of the prompt for @TurnTarot on Instagram, so go and check them out. They're amazing. They came out with a new deck, so go check that out and see if it's a deck. You know, get their deck because I love the colors of the deck. I have to go and get me a set as well. So let's do this prompt, shall we? Okay, so I got myself all ready here. So the second day is, first off, if you've missed a day, no sweat. You know, it's tarot every day, and you do, you know, it's just healthy to do a reading to take yourself onto your day with a more awakened perspective of what to look for in your day. It's very therapeutic, because then you're aware of, you know, how you want to be treated and how you want to treat people. And we are the example to bringing people to the light of understanding that we all could just give a little more compassion to one another, because in these times we are dealing with a lot of anger and a lot of sadness, a lot of unfair. So we want to remember to be the lighthouse, to be the ones to set the example of, hey, you know, there's no need for us to hate one another or resent one another and stuff like that. So that's what tarot always reminds us, to check in with ourselves. So it's, even if you miss a day, everyone, just, you know, pick it up. If it's Wednesday, pick it up. Doesn't matter. It's going to help no matter what day you start. So today's the second day. So we are going to focus on our childhood and the past. This one is the childhood and the past, the second day. What from our past still lingers? Okay, so that is the first question. What in our past still lingers? Okay. So I went and I did my yoga this morning, and sure I'm doing this right. And I'm thinking about the question, what about my past still lingers? My past still lingers. Still, sorry you guys, I suck at, you know, I think. Well, see what I mean? It's okay. It's not about the shuffle. Okay. So we're still thinking about the question. What from our past still, well, there it is, lingers. Here we go, everyone. Got some stones to, there we go. Okay, here it is. What from our past still lingers? There it is. Yeah, let me face it toward you guys, toward everyone. There it is. Okay. So, what in our past still lingers? Wow, look at that. I got the tower. That's pretty lingery. Okay. That is a good one. What in our past still lingers in its tower? Obviously all the things I felt I was screwing up on growing up as a kid. I kind of got into some stuff, and when I was a kid, just like a lot of us do, or some of us do, I did the kid stuff. You got into trouble, got caught up with, stuff. So, and how people saw me because maybe I wasn't very nice way back when. So yeah, I would say that being unkind to others lingers with me from the past. What can we learn from our past? Well, I can learn, like I said in the beginning of this, compassion and forgiving myself, most of all, but understanding that I don't want to treat people badly, and I've learned from my life experience, and I lost some pretty good people in the past, in my past. Yeah, so that's it. There's not much to say except that. This is a short one. Yeah, it's really good to do these prompts because they let you go, hey, it makes you be aware of yourself and how much you've evolved from the time you were to the time you are now. When you were younger, how you were and who you are today. You can reflect back on, hey, I am a better person for myself. I am, and I've got to remember that. Back to my first card yesterday, right? We talked about dwelling. That was the key word in the whole thing, dwelling. And this one I'd have to say, life experience. You know now to have compassion for people, where I didn't when I was in my teen years and my early 20s. I don't think I was very compassionate at that time. I could say I'm a completely different person now at 50. So thank you, everyone. Head on over to Turn to Tarot. They have beautiful prompts there. She's come out with a new deck, so go check that out. I will put all the links down here to Instagram where you can find Turn Tarot. They do lovely spreads. I really enjoy their tarot therapy. Okay, friends, and we have Judgment. My friends have always judged me, and I've just kind of been the nerd, and they always expected me to follow them, and I would, and then when I didn't, and even recently, hence why I'm doing this practice, you have to have boundaries, and people don't necessarily give themselves boundaries. So our friends dictate, oh, let's party. I'm a musician, and I'm from Hollywood. And I could tell you, I had to de-weed so many friends because all it was about was drinking and partying and doing drugs and having a good time. And there wasn't a time where I couldn't do that with a lot of these friends. And it was unfortunate because I really thought they were cool people, but I didn't want to be drinking all the time, So, it's been really hard with the dwelling like I had on the Six of Cups on the first day. Yeah, it's really tough to let go of these people because they were so great, such beautiful people. But at the same time, they were not healthy for me, and I wasn't good enough for them at that point because I wouldn't party or drink anymore, So it's having boundaries, and that's where friends I've had to really not so much judge them. This card is more of like an awakening of anything, you know, realizing what your purpose is here on planet Earth. What's your purpose in your life? And friends will have a tendency to either bring you up or bring you down. So there's a lot of needing to judge it, but not in a way where you're cutting them down. It's almost like a judgment within yourself. Like, you don't tell them this, although they know when they hang out with you, you don't drink with them anymore, you don't do drugs with them anymore, or whatever. It becomes, oh, you're not, you think you're better than me kind of thing, when it's not that at all. It's just, you don't want to hurt yourself anymore. You don't want to get sick anymore. You don't want to become addicted, right? And a lot of us go there anyway and end up on that path realizing, I kind of gotta stop. So that's it, using your judgment from your friends to understand, I have boundaries. I need this boundary, guys. I'm sorry. And if that means losing you as a friend, then I guess it was that day, right? Judgment Day, where it was meant to be that way. So that's where I'm at with the friends. It's been one of the things, when I talked about it on the Six of Cups one, the first day, it's been one of the things that's been really something I've really had to do, and it's been so hard because some of these people are really cool people. Majority of them are. And it just sucked to have to let go, because I don't serve them, they don't serve me. And we're not helping each other, really. You know, it's just the constant battle of them fighting their demons, and I gotta do me, right? They gotta do them, I gotta do me. So it's those boundaries with your friends, judging it correctly. And it is a judgment call, because you could either go down the wayside with them, you could be inspired by them, or you could go down the wayside with them. So it is a catch 22, but you gotta know your boundaries. You know? So there's that. It's the third day, and I hope you liked this prompt of me showing you what tarot can do for you, because tarot is very healthy, along with meditation and my Kundalini practice, and this, you know, and art journaling and journaling. This is like my therapy. It's the only therapy I really need to keep me adjusted in an insane world. So until next time, tomorrow, fourth day, I will talk to you soon. I hope my experience with the tarot and how I use it will help you. Okay? Until tomorrow, have a beautiful evening.